you've been seriously injured anywhere in SoCal, the attorneys at Sweet James will be there to help you with your recovery. Whether you're hurt in a car, motorcycle, trucking, or bicycle accident, Sweet James has the courtroom experience to deliver larger-than-life results. You'll need help getting the medical treatment you need and the money you deserve. You'll pay nothing until we win. So if you're hurt in an accident, call your serious injury attorneys. Call Sweet James.
Today in LA with Lynette Romero and Adrian Arandulo.
Right now at 5, former President Joe Biden diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer. We are live with what we know and the treatment options his family is now exploring.
Subject had nihilistic ideations, and this was a targeted attack against the IDF facility.
But first, the FBI publicly identifying the suspect in the Palm Springs fertility clinic bombing, calling this a targeted attack and an intentional act of terrorism. We're live with the details on what is believed to be social media posts from the bomber and an online manifesto about the attack.
NBC4 News at 5 starts with breaking news.
Hello, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Kathy Vara.
Hi, everyone. I'm Michaelo Medina in for Jonathan Gonzalez tonight. We're going to continue to follow that breaking news out of Palm Springs. The FBI releasing chilling new details about what they now say was a large bomb that went off outside that fertility clinic.
Officials today identifying the suspect died in the attack is 25-year-old Guy Edward Barkas. They say he drove from his home yesterday morning in 29 Palms, about 55 miles away, to the fertility clinic. And that is when he detonated the bomb, which claimed his own life and injured 4 others.
Last night, the FBI served a search warrant at his home. They're focusing on his social media posts, which they say support his views. The anti-natalism refers to the belief that no one should have children.
We have live team coverage on the investigation and the impact to Palm Springs. Our investigative reporter Eric Leonard has been looking into the suspect's background. He joins us now live with an update. Eric.
Hi, Kathy and Michaelo. Well, the feds, as you mentioned, identified this 25-year-old man as Guy Barkas. It appears that he lived with his parents and had a prolific online presence, much of it centered around video games. Several law enforcement sources have told us some other online activity appears that is tied to the same person in the same profile. He had an interest in explosives, a belief that the Earth needs fewer human beings, and experiments with drugs and devices designed to take his own life. Now, the photos shared today by the FBI of Barkas, authorities say they believe he was killed when this large homemade bomb detonated either in or next to the American Reproductive Center's office in Palm Springs. Barkas used this unique online identity in recent months, and the sources tell us he posted quite a bit about being a self-described anti-natalist, or someone who believes that there are too many people being born, which could in turn account for this decision to attack the reproductive center. Several videos posted online a couple of months ago tied to that same identity appear to show experiments with homemade explosives out in the desert and a fairly sophisticated understanding of chemistry. FBI Assistant Director Akil Davis says agents are still examining all of the potential motives. He says it's too soon to confirm a whole lot about all this, but he says the bomb that was built was extremely powerful and it completely destroyed Barkas's Ford sedan and scattered debris for blocks around.
This is that we've had in Southern California. This does eclipse Aliso Viejo. It's that big. And just for reference, to throw pieces of vehicle hundreds of feet in the air and then several blocks away, you can use your imagination how big that bomb device.
Just this is the house. Items and they deliberately detonated some of the things they found as they searched. Davis confirmed the FBI is also examining an audio recording that was posted online, probably by the bomber, explaining a motive and reason for targeting a reproductive center. But as with all these other digital clues, authorities say it may take a while to verify who exactly was the author of all of these messages. Now,